Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? It's been a long time, and I haven't been counting. I've been doing stuff and getting stuff done. I know, it's very descriptive. And what are these? It is March. I believe it's the 13th. So remember to set back your calculators, set back your clocks tonight. But it's about that time when things are getting green again here in the Piedmont of Virginia. And here's some clover and flowering clover. I'm not sure. I guess you could classify them as weeds, but the chickens eat them up. I'll feed them to the chickens when I go in there, along with their grain. Alright. So this week, it's been relatively warm. In the upper 70s most days, few days. And in the 40s and 50s at night. It's been real nice, and stuff's budding out, and trees and shrubs and about everything. So there's some pollen being released. So I'm back to taking my allergy medicine and doing my nasal squirt. Alright. I don't know what this is. Anyways. But next week it's supposed to rain. But it's moving in. The clouds and all are moving in for next week. And it's supposed to be a chance of rain every day next week. But I'm going to till my garden after it finishes raining. So it's all, pretty easy to do. And today in the garden, I burnt the dry grass and whatnot, the leaves on top. Where I did have most of my garden at, it didn't do so well in that because I'd have been better off if I raked it up the beginning of the week, so they could have been drying all week, and then it burnt a whole lot better today. But now below where I had the potatoes, I hadn't weed eated it last time before summer ended. So it was a fair amount of grass. Well, old, I think they call it Cuban grass, where it just spreads in like a strand. It's the same grass that's in here. Well, anyways, I raked it up, and the excess was on the top, and there was still plenty beneath. So I lit it at the corners. That'd have been a cool video, but you wouldn't have been able to see much because of the smoke. But that worked a whole lot better. A whole lot more fun than weed eating too. I've been running my mouth enough in here. I'll see y'all with the chickens. I'm gonna run out of hands. Alrighty, folks. I just consolidated into a layered cake. If you can see them pecking at it down here. And look at this. Look at this. Finally got this up here. And it's not what I had intended. Hey. Oh, look, I'll feed you. Okay, I'll feed you. But you may remember this was right there. You can see the stain. Well, where that hadn't weathered. So I dropped that in there. I cut off about, well, I left 4 inches below the bottom of the tray. And I drilled my holes. And I attached it here. I gotta come back with a fully charged drill battery, sink them in fully, and it'll be set. Alright. I've been getting about 4 eggs a day when the Lord's been blessing me with it. And when they had to take off another day, I get less. Yeah, here we are. Look at them greens. Chickens. Are they more appealing when there aren't grains already in a bucket? What? Man, normally they're all over this stuff. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't understand this, y'all. Well, it's because I'm on the inside the fence, and normally when I'm on the inside the fence, I'm feeding them grain. And you know how they love grain more than anything. Alright, I'll set this aside for the other chicken. The other chicken. Alright. Go ahead and feed y'all. Hey, look. That's the slickest that's went so far. Alright, let's see how many eggs. 3 eggs. Yeah, I turned this off last night. I probably should have left it on, but turned off the light. Hey now. You don't need to be so jumpy. One egg. So speaking of eggs and chickens, in springtime, y'all know what I'm going to say next. I want to give me an incubator so I can hatch some eggs. Try and double what I've got. So, hoping to get, I don't know, about 4, 5, 6 more hens, that is. And those that aren't hens, I'll put them in the other lot, the roosters, and they'll be broilers. Put them on the If you ever want a chicken that'll stay by your side all the time and won't be skittish, get you a speckled Sussex. Meadow will stay beside you when all the others jump away. But when I do that, Lord willing, I want to get some clips of that, show y'all what I'm going to do, the initial startup, and then checking on them. And it'll be a whole learning process to me, so I'm going to have to get educated. And then I'll hopefully be able to video them hatching, at least some of them. And when they do that, when I do this, I'll probably have it at the house. I know. But I'll do it at the house because you want to be able to check on them, and keeping humidity correct is important from what I understand. Because I don't think these are going to go broody. They lay eggs. Anyways, that's what I got in my mind for that. I'll flip y'all around so I can feed the other lady. Old lady. What you doing in here, old gal? I don't know if you consider me your pal. I feed you every day. one day I'll feed you no longer. And hopefully that's sooner than longer before. So I can put, if there's any roosters that I hatch, in there for the broilers. I'll flip it around because it's probably better or more fun to watch these chickens eat. So, more on my garden. I'm going to be starting my seeds from seeds and not buying them as plants or seedlings. I think that's the proper terminology. So I'm also going to get that video process going when I do that. So springtime will be an eventful time for y'all watching as well as me. Also with that, I want to get some tomato seed, some good cherry tomatoes. Harold Smith let me know, gave me some advice on tomatoes to get, types anyways, that'll produce well. I'll have to check back on that comment. I forgot. Harold Smith over at Preacher's Day Off. She's eyeing them greens. So have my tomatoes, for the cherry tomatoes for eating, like folks who like it on a sandwich, and then some aroma tomatoes for salsa. Now I'll get on further to why. I also got some sweet and hot peppers. It's a rainbow mix of sweet peppers, like green, red, yellow, orange, purple. Yeah, I know. And some hot peppers. Those are yellow and red. I think on the package it said Casablanca or Casabella. Anyways, I'll let y'all know. There'll probably be some text on the screen. Then I've got some bush beans. Bush beans 274, I believe. That's the number on them. Some bush green beans. Then I've got some butternut squash seeds. I'll do them as well. And then obviously I'll plant corn. Y'all never got to see my corn harvest because all of my corn, I planted it too close, my rows. So most of the corn was about this big that was yellow. And it was good corn. It just, I planted them too close because I was ignorant. And Mom said, they need to be farther apart, but hindsight's 2020. It don't feel right to say that, regarding how it's been going, but got that. And I got some herbs. I've got some cilantro and basil and some dill. Now I know you don't put dill in salsa. I got them herbs, and then I want to get some carrot seed, some onions to plant, some marigolds, and chamomile. Now we've got chamomile tea, and you can use it from there. But I've been looking up stuff about companion planting, where you plant different plants with herbs and flowers that complement one another and deter pests and all that, and also help grow. The tomatoes benefit from the carrots. You plant your tomatoes and your carrots. The carrots grow down deep, and they, and I don't know, just an experiment, I guess you could call it. And also, with my peppers, I want to plant, I'll probably end up planting my peppers, my sweet on one side of the tomatoes and my hot on the other side of the tomatoes. But I like to plant a couple rows, sweet and hot, beside each other and see what the cross pollination does. Because everybody says, "Oh, don't plant them next to one another so they don't cross pollinate." Well, I want to know what happens when they cross pollinate and if it'll work. And it could just be a dumb idea, and y'all will see when we get to it. That's about all I got, folks. So I thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you stuck to the end with me, thank you. I don't know what it is, but Scarlet, my brown chicken, has been over there closer to the other brown chicken. Don't know why. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one, Lord willing. Bye.